Welcome back to IGHQ. In today's Ehpex video, we're going over all you need to know about the new season in the game, Season 21, Upheaval. Starting May 7th, we get a new legend, map changes, artifacts, solos, and more, all timestamped down below. And remember, if you want to dive beneath the surface with the patch notes and bug fixes to come alongside the season as well, hit that subscribe button. But let's get started with the new legend added to the games, Alter. A void breacher who emerges from one world to another, learning to get by in whatever situation she's thrown into, and often drawn to these worlds on the brink of an apocalypse or with a catastrophe near. Eventually finding out that these world-ending catastrophes have someone in common, but as you can see here, the name is redacted. Her real name, however, is Ying Ling Lu, but her age and homeworld unknown. As we find out more about her, I'll do another Who is Legend deep dive with some more lore, tips, and tricks, but again, entering the game as Alter, she will be in the Skirmisher class, and her abilities are as follows. Her passive, Gift from Rift, which allows her to remotely interact with the death box to claim one item from it, but note, it cannot be armor. Her tactical, Void Passage, which quite literally creates a void portal through surfaces, so this will help with unique flanks, escape routes, and cheeky angles. And then her ultimate to round out the kit, Void Nexus, which creates a regroup point for her and her team that can remotely interact with and then return to, so kind of thinking of like a, death totem from back in the day. But all of this is sounding really interesting, and as we're seeing, does look pretty cool, so you have to let me know if you're going to be checking her out. I know I will be, so swing on by live for some dubs. Speaking of dubs, we get the return of solos with Season 21, well, kinda. Unfortunately, it's just a temporary takeover from May 7th to June 24th. Unfortunately, it does also replace duos for that time. I don't know why I couldn't just run alongside it. And interestingly enough, it also takes aspects from other modes like pre-kits, auto-healing, second chance mechanics, and as they say, new ways to dodge and deal death. So I'm intrigued to see if they've really learned anything from the community's feedback and if this is going to be a fun mode for a couple months, and hopefully if it does do well, or if they learn some more from it and continue to adapt it, it comes back and eventually we see it as a permanent mode. Let me know what you think about that down below. And the game favors having something in your hands when you're meleeing, I ding dang swear it. So recently added was that Cobalt guitar that could be used by any legend, which was really sweet. And newly available once you have the guitar are 5 new variants you can chase this season, all available and able to earn via exotic shards that can be bought with coin or actually earned through battle passes and potentially future events and whatnot. They say here we'll actually get 10 this season, so that is pretty cool, but if it's really expensive or just a money grab, it does kind of suck. But if you can afford to buy into it, all the better, as if you do collect all these variants, you get a bonus one, which does look the best. That said, if you did actually get the Cobalt guitar from the earlier Secret Society event, you actually will have a head start actually getting the whole collection of the Cobalt set here. So again, there are 5 different variants: Cobalt, Electrum, Gladius, Molten, Rhodium, and like I said, if you manage to collect all of them, a bonus variant here, Nitride, which of course is my favorite because I heckin' love purple, but since I have to get all of them to get that one, I'll probably start with Molten because heckin' fire, or Electrum because they look pretty sweet. But they do say you can start with any of them, so again, you just need to have the shards and of course the artifact first. As you can see, you have to unlock the base, then the theme, power source, activation emote, and then you get a matching death box as well. These will all have to be actually unlocked in that order, but it sounds like once you unlock them, you can mix and match for over 200 combinations, they say here. But moving into the map changes, as you may have noticed what appeared to be a crashing Olympus into Broken Moon, literally breaking us off of the moon, Cleo, and now floating free in orbit halfway to Boreas is our new Broken Moon map. This has caused some serious damage to some POIs due to the debris falling and the change in environment creating some exotic landscapes. They say the intent of this was to condense the map, clean up some rotations, and get a better pacing into Broken Moon. So, starting with Promenade East and West, kind of on the wall here, where it met, it's now the Quarantine Zone, a primary source of the damage. Looking here at Backup Atmo, where that used to be it, also taking some debris damage, now leaves Beaker Wharf in its place, which looks pretty cool seeing some of the old map floating away. As we make our way to the next area, which in this kind of wharf area used to be, is now Spaceport. Another smaller POI just outside the new quarantine zone and stasis ray area is now known as Cliffside, which I'm liking the purple trees and kind of exotic landscape and color palette we're getting. But next is these lunar buildings just outside Foundry here, which is now a smaller POI known as Solar Pods. And then similarly on the other side is a new POI called Underpass. More of these updated lunar pods can be found in our last new location as well, Experimental Labs. A bunch of rotation spots and choke points have been updated as well, which I'll be throwing up here. All of these kind of smaller POIs as well are going to break up these dead spots in the map and hopefully really just urge new life into Broken Moon, so I'm excited to check it out. We'll also have King's Canyon and World's Edge on rotation, as presumably Olympus has fallen again, and teases of the new district map will have to wait, and Storm Point's been vaulted. So, as always, Legends, a new season brings a new battle pass, challenges, and rewards, the most important being the 100 and 110 reactive skin this season on the 30/30, RIP for me. Additional events and shop rotations, sales, and whatnot to keep your eye open for, and of course, I'll keep you up to date with everything within the season that happens. But otherwise, that is everything you need to know at the surface for Season 21 Upheaval. Further patch notes to come, but Legends, leave a like if you learned something new or just enjoyed the video. And as always, I just appreciate you for being here. So stay safe, stay gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Comms out.
I have 2 syringes, this is all my heals.
Alright, let's just hold. I got nothing to share. Right side, come in. 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP on that here. Nice, nice, nice. Watch behind to see her, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? He's 1 HP, I got you. He's 1 HP and Octane back here, bro. Alright, he died. Hold, finish that race. Stay here, stay in smoke. Dropping cells in smoke. Shetty, 4 cells going down, that's all I have.
Second 2.
They're getting bamboozled, shots out. Re-knocked Vantage, or bitch, Horizon. Nice, knocked that one.
Gas.
I gotta reload. He's beamed. Behind the wall. Toss it last. Behind wall, dead. Fucking. Let's go, boys.
Oh.
Woo!
That was a hell of a game.
Oh, we controlled that end zone, baby. Way to stick together.
Later,
And the invis reses were perfect.